Right, Rican. Hey, it's the right Rican. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I'm on rain watch right now. Meaning I'm just, I've talked about how I had water in my basement just, just a week and a half ago, and now we're getting the remnants here of Hurricane Ida, and there's flooding around my area. Roads are being flooded. It's a serious situation. I just hope my basement stays dry this time. Um, so that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about basically this this joke of an administration that's going on right now. National Security Advisor lays out plans for providing aid to Taliban-led Afghanistan. Okay. First of all, this aid, we're just about paying them to help us. Basically, we're paying them to keep our people safe, to get them out of there. That's what we're paying them for. That's what the really aid is. Let me see what the article says. I just honestly say I'm just gonna went through the the title. Actually, before I go through this article, and I want to go when people go, why is it that you're saying that we're paying them to take care of our people? Well, it's not the first time Biden has been involved with a scandal with sending money to a country. I don't know, just in case a few people don't remember. U.S. transferred $1.3 billion more in cash to Iran after initial payment. First 400 million coincided with Iran's release of America's prisoners and was used. So we paid Iran for prisoners. That's what we did. $1.3 billion. So yeah. So is it any surprise that Biden in under the Obama administration did this, and here we are 4 years later, 5 years later, he's doing the same thing as president? Now, I was all in favor of getting out of Afghanistan, all right? And I'm in favor of peace. With that being said, how the hell do these people do this? It's not your money to use. You paid 1.3 billion as vice president, and now you're here. God knows how much money we're going to give the Taliban right now. And it's a country that, we're going at the 20-year anniversary that we were there. When we got hit here 20 years ago, September 11th, 2001, and here we are 2021, and we could have avoided all this money that we spent the last 20 years if we would have paid off the Taliban to give us bin Laden. I'm sure if we would have offered them $1.3 billion, I'm sure they would have taken that for bin Laden. They would have not been fools. They would have taken it. But here we are. This is the difference when you negotiate from a point of strength versus a point of weakness. And that's what's going on in the eyes of the world right now. I mean, one of our strongest allies in Great Britain, the politicians there are talking about how, especially right now, they can't trust to be our ally right now. They can't trust us to have their back because of what they did and what has happened in Afghanistan. But let's say, I just want to go through this article real quick. Let's just see if there's something that I didn't touch on. It goes, here's what the guy said. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan was asked if the Biden administration plans to work with the Taliban, including the prospects of giving them aid. Well, first of all, Sullivan said, we do not believe that there is an important dimension of humanitarian assistance that should go directly to the people of Afghanistan. They need help with respect to health and good aid and other forms of subsistence. And we do intend to continue that. Secondly, Sullivan said, when it comes to our economic and development assistance relationship with the Taliban, that will be about the Taliban's actions. It will be about whether they follow through on their commitments to safe passage for Americans and Afghan allies. What about the human rights of their people? Do we care about that too? Because isn't that what you people on the left, scream about, human rights, when when you scream about everything? But here we are. Let these people who I don't want to call them any names. I just want to say, maybe kindly call them backwards people. And I'll leave it at that. But, this is what happens. Like I said, this is what happens when we have a feckless, old, dementia-ridden leader. This is what happens when you anti-elect someone. I'll borrow that from Tim Pool. I liked it. You anti-elected Trump. You didn't vote for Biden. You voted against Trump. And this is what you got. You got this fool as president. It's, and the sad thing is, to impeach him, we get Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, that's racist. Kamala, is it Kamala? Whatever. Madam Vice President, does that make you guys feel better? Kamala Harris as president? No, that's, what? The sad thing is, it might be just a little bit better than President Biden, but not by much. I mean, her home state wasn't going to vote for her for president, so that should say a lot right there. But that's the world we're living in. You people who voted against Trump just because the fact that Orange Man bad, the media made you hate him. This is what you get. You get a weak leader. You get a leader who cares more about the world than he cares. He cares about, she doesn't even cares about the world. He cares about his own corruption. He cares about lining his pockets. He gave China auto chips. He got a pipe. He approved the auto chips to go to China. He approved a pipeline in Syria for Russian pipeline. So this is what America last looks like. Look, for you people on the left that hate when we say America first, and here's the issue. It's kind of like you're in a plane. Your plane's the pressure the cabin pressure depressurizes, and the face mask come down, and you have your child. What does it tell you to do? They tell you put your face mask on first before you put. So you got to save yourself. So when we say America first, it's not screw the world. It's let's take care of some of our problems first. Let's fix our issues, and then we could go and help everybody else. But with all the issues that we're going on, with all the money that we're spending, we need to bring some of that home. We wasted $2 trillion in Afghanistan. And what did we get for it? Nothing. Not even a permanent base like we have in Germany and South Korea. Nothing. We got Vietnam 2-point worse. That's what we got. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mainstream media, and thank you people who couldn't think for yourselves, who couldn't get past, mean tweets and couldn't read through the media bias. Thank you. Hopefully, we only have to deal with this for another 3 years. Hopefully, you people wake up and realize, look, Republicans may not be that. I'll use a Dan Bongino saying where he goes, Republicans may not be the solutions to all your problems, but they're not the ones that are causing your problems. And I'll leave it there. Let me stop sharing my screen. I'm the Ray Rican. I put my videos up on YouTube and Rumble. And you can interact with me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Gab, Telegram. You can reach out to me there. I have stuff on all different social media sites, but those are the ones I focus on. There's too many of them. It's kind of like what I talk about when I say all these people were wasting money. They should have just concentrated on helping one particular site grow. So, anyways, that's it. It's been a long day. And that's it. I'm just on a rain watch. Pray for the people in New Orleans, and please pray that my basement stays dry this time. That being said, have a good one, everyone. Be safe.